What? Let's go. We're live. It's Sam and Michael. Back to a small scale. Kent Beck Scrum. Updates from me. Having an interesting discussion with a education company who would like to potentially, provide a paid project for some premium members, which is interesting. That's good. Yes, there are lots of other busy things going on. As I was just talking about with Michael, I fixed a bug, or basically we have a single Slack token for the Agile Ventures instance, and when I updated it to try and address the invites maybe not working, I unfortunately defanged the Agile bot from being able to post to Slack, but that's now fixed. Michael and I were just trying to deploy local support to Dree. Now we added that device token. It looks like it did do a deploy there.
Okay.
I sort of assumed that it would just fail horribly because the database is not looked up, but that we don't have any explicit errors in the in that deployment thing. It's worked with the build packs and so on. Other things, blocking. I kind of created a new Agile Ventures mentor environment, and my Slack's all snarled up. We've got lots of. I'm working through different pull requests, trying to. Hopefully, one day we'll automate away the admin to the extent that we can spend more time doing productive pair programming. Lots of input from Ashley on this like high level Agile Ventures stuff that I haven't got. Did you have a look at any of the stuff that she posted?
A little bit on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Right. Good show. Yeah, I guess that's me. I guess we'll, next up we'll continue, maybe just see if we can finish up this tree thing, but then we've got some time and we could actually knock off some issue on website one or whatever we identify as being high priority. Any updates from you, Michael? Any thoughts?
Nope.
Well, go on.
With Marion on some stuff.
Right.
Algorithm stuff.
Yeah, you were trying to get the closure, do the running median challenge.
Running median.
In closure, yeah. Yes.
We had gotten to where you and Marion had gotten in Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
And she was submitting, I guess she was submitting it to HackerRank because it's a challenge on there.
Yes, it is.
And it was timing out on the more advanced tests.
Yes.
It wasn't fast enough or whatever.
Indeed.
So I rewrote it to use the priority queue.
Yes.
A max or min heap.
Yes.
That's in Java's util library, which is like, everything in the kitchen sink. And I don't know if she's actually run that, but I think that might resolve the issue.
Yeah. I mean, so at the end of, I had a Premium Plus session with Marion looking at this, and we had got to the same point. I mean, after I broke with Marion, because we had an hour, I kind of went through and was like, oh, right, yes, no, we really will actually have to have both a min heap and a max heap. It sort of initially seemed to me like we get over the heap.
Yeah, I mean, the issue. So the issue that I understand is basically like, at first I thought, oh, maybe it's good enough just to have an array, right?
Right.
But you could do a binary search, and that would be log n on the array to find the place to insert. But then actually insert would probably cost n.
Yeah. To then
so that's linear, and that's too much.
Right.
So you need a structure.
Right.
That has log n insertion.
Right.
And then you need two of them, because without that, like, I guess you need two. Why do you need two of them?
I think you need two of them because the way the heap works is that you kind of have this. You either have a min heap or a max.
Right. There's not only find the top in the heap, right?
Right. So it's sort of
there's no like necessary order.
Right. There's no guarantee of the time that it takes to find the middle item.
To find the quote unquote median item.
Right. Yeah.
So you need to have basically that the two tops of the heaps.
Yeah. and then there's a particular mechanism for sorting them out. And so what was interesting was to find is that there is.
And then the invariant is that the two heaps are
Mhm.
kept within one of each other.
They are, exactly, yes. And so I've got that all working in Ruby here.
That will get you can calculate the median.
Yes. So there's oh, that's interesting. That looks like my older. I had more Did I have more sophisticated? Yes, that looks, for some reason now, that looks like my old code. I mean, it looks like I was doing it on a different computer.
So it's about the data. It's about the trade-offs between the data structures.
Yes, yes. What was interesting, particularly to find, was that Ruby didn't have in its core libraries a heap class, and I ended up grabbing a one from a Google Summer of Code.
Well,
Ruby,
Java
and Java has the priority queue.
And then I think it was Java 1.5 it came in, which is a while ago.
Yeah.
And you can call that from Clojure, even though, see, the thing is that it doesn't act very Clojure-y.
No.
It's mutable.
Right.
But whatever.
Yeah. No, that's an interesting challenge to try and do it in the Clojure and so on. With the Ruby one, once I had the working heap, min heap and max heap, then it was just a question of accurately executing the
invariant.
the invariants. And so yeah, I got that working last night after an extra half an hour, and I got my 50 points on HackerRank. Woo! But so I think the interesting thing, probably what I'll do with Marion next, that we're maybe going to play again on Friday, is try and I think there's a lot of code in this stuff that we got from the Google Summer of Code thing that's not kind of critically needed. So what would be nice to do maybe is to pare down to like a really minimalistic version of the heap, and then sort of go through the complexity analysis of it to see why it works versus the other sorting things. But anyway, we'll see what she's.
That's gonna be a lot to do in an hour.
Well, I don't know. It's just removing some code, and then the complexity analysis is just like looking at the. I mean, it's not so much that we like do the complexity analysis. It's like looking at the parts of the code that correspond, that allow the thing to be, order log n rather than order n or order.
There's actually
n log n.
I sent Marion let me send you this link. I think this link explains kind of how it's like a cheat sheet on how these heaps work.
Cool. Yeah.
And it has diagrams and stuff. I think it's
that's like a good resource. I have this book.
The MIT book.
Yeah. Which I was rereading last night about. I took to my kids who had a laser shooting party, and while they shot each other with lasers, I reread the chapter on heaps. But yes, that was nicely diverting. I always felt after Code Wars that I wanted to spend more time on HackerRank, but hadn't been able to make time for it. But now I can. So, I think what I will do is I will go make a tea and possibly get some, not hot cross buns because they're more expensive now. I'm just going to get some toasted fruit tea toasted tea cakes, and then come back and start another hangout and do some more stuff.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.